Welcome back, everyone. Let's delve back into my mind. No, we've been talking a lot about me, but I'll finish up what we're talking about just now.
You said something about your friends being pretty.
Well, that's the thing. You get insecure when you hear that your other friends are pretty, but you never hear about yourself. And that sounds awful, but we live in a society. We do, though. We live in a society where, like, if you don't hear compliments about your looks, you think that you're the ugly duckling.
Or, like, something about you.
Which is
so insecure.
Yeah. And, obviously you should be, like, self-love. Like, you should be emboldening that, like, having that internalized, like, loving yourself. But that's really hard when your peers aren't like that either, and they're also insecure.
That is true. I can
and
see that.
The only basis for all of them is just to judge each other's looks and then rate each other. And it's hard not to want to live up to what your peers are doing or how your peers look.
Well, even now, if you see somebody doing good, you want to be doing good too.
Because you want... Well, you started off stupid at social media. But yeah, because you want to feel accepted. You want to be like, hey, you look really nice, and that's really hard. But I think that just starts with finding a good group of friends, and then finding making positivity and reminding yourself. Because something I learned, I don't know how factual this is, but something I recently learned is that during those important times of your life, from when you're born up until your mid-30s, I believe, you're wiring your brain. And they say 25 is like when your brain is fully formed, and now they're finding more studies where it's like later, so that's why I said like mid-30s maybe. But they're finding you're rewiring your brain, and your perception of yourself and how you think about yourself, you keep thinking that's gonna be a part of really who you are, your identity, and how you see yourself after your brain, I guess, is fully developed. I don't know how factual that is, but I guess what I'm saying, if you keep thinking that you aren't great and you're a bad person or blah, 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 you will start believing it, and that will start becoming a part of your personality and identity. And I think that's when it gets really hard to start changing yourself. Because if your whole personality revolves around you hating yourself, then if you're not hating yourself, who are you?
Man, this is deeper than I thought it was going to go.
That's one thing I've learned. I can go deep real quick to the deep end. That's why sometimes I have a hard time with conversations. Like, I'll be talking with some coworkers and I'm like, what are your thoughts when it comes to people being scared of vulnerabilities to people and their families, but they're not scared of putting their vulnerabilities online to the masses?
Damn.
Think about that. Why are people so much easier to be vulnerable online than they are?
Because people online can't see you.
That's a lie, because people even do it with video.
Oh, that is true. Well, it's because you don't get an instant reaction, right? If you tell your parents something, you can see their face right away.
No, here's my theory. My theory is why it's so much easier for people to be vulnerable on the internet, or just in general, like in outlets like YouTube, or like posting things like that, even when they show their face, is because it's like throwing your voice into a well. People might listen, or like echoing your voice.
Okay.
I know what you're saying. Where I'm getting
yes.
at? Like, you're throwing yourself out there, but you are just one of many people. So you're not hoping to be seen. But if people see you, you don't really have that connection anyway, that person.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that relationship. Whereas, like, if you do it with the people that you do love and in your life, it's a lot harder, because, you already have the preconception that people either will or won't accept you. But to you, it's not going to matter, because it's the internet. You're like, whatever. Because you don't have that attachment. You're just throwing it out there. Whereas I believe, again, my theory, where I think if you do it with people that you love and care about, you have that relationship. You can see them, and you're not gonna just dump it on them. They're gonna react to you whether that be verbal or physical. And by physical, I mean like, holding you, or, sitting by you, or listening to you.
Or the facial reactions.
So with throwing your voice out there, you don't really have anything to lose, because whether the masses accept you or not, it's like, whatever. You don't have that relationship. Where it's people you do have something to risk. And I think that's scary for a lot of people. Yeah, there you go. Deep ends. That should be a podcast name. I'm not going to make it.
Deep ends?
I'm not going to make it, but Into the Deep Ends. There you go. There's a free name. I'm good at headliner.
Now you are.
But it's a hard thing to do.
It really is hard to.
It's not
make.
easy.
Like, even like coming up with catchy names is hard too. Ooh, that's where I was supposed to go.
Sometimes at work, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put who came in today. I'm not even going to be like, a snowy day for Snowy Cocoa. It's like, I'm like, Hot Chocolate Express came in today, and just put the description.
I don't blame you, because, even making like thumbnails is hard sometimes.
Oh, I bet. Like, there's so much work. Because right now for work, I've been stalking our Facebook. Not stalking, but I've been checking our... Because on Facebook... Oh, my LED keeps breaking. Because I've been looking at our insights and our activity. Because it's a business page. And you can look at the activity, how it's been and stuff.
Yeah, you can see how many people engaged with your posts, or even like your...
And it's been really hard to determine like what posts hit and what posts don't. Because even the photo makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny, because I do the same photo every single day. I'll have people pose against one of our sponsor banners, and I'll take a photo. And I do that for almost every interviewee that comes in. Mm-hmm. And there just won't be like good hits on some of them, but there's a lot of hits on others. And, and it depends on the angle, apparently. Because I had one where they did a funny, funky photo. And I said funk, like Funky, and they were having a great time. And that photo they had the banner was right there, and they were making silly faces. Mm-hmm. That got a lot of hits. There was a lot of engagement.
Well, it's because it looks like the photo and the tag have a lot to do with it. I know that.
So it was just, crazy to me. It's like, oh my gosh. So just changing the angle and them doing their expressions, like, just changes that so much in the engagement. And that's one thing I hate about
it's wild that like a little thing on like a...
I think that's the algorithm, though, just being stupid. Because the thing with Facebook is that it's always so difficult to promote your business, because Facebook wants you to pay to promote it. Because every time I post something, it gives me a pop-up. It's like, would you like to pay for this? Would you like to promote this more? Would you like to boost it for like $25,000? It's like, no.
Does that stuff even work?
I don't think so. I don't think it actually works.
YouTube has the same thing now that I've seen.
Because you're fighting against the algorithm on trying to make the best way to get your content to people and for people to notice you.
Because I did notice that YouTube has it too, where like you can pay to promote it more. Okay.
All right. I'm going to let you get on this real quick while I make a quick bathroom break.
All right, guys. Time for dead air. I'm just kidding. No, I have noticed that YouTube has this weird algorithm thing that you can pay to promote your channel more. And I've been curious to see if it actually works or not. Because as a smaller channel, it would be nice to know if things like that would actually work. And it's hard for like us to understand what works and what doesn't because of how little views we get. So it's hard to tell what works and what doesn't. Because I'm pretty sure with like bigger channels that, oh damn, it's really easy to see how they do from day to day because they can just look at their views very easily. Damn it, I don't have enough orbs. So yeah, just curiosity and what things would actually work. Do you want to end the channel while you're peeing? Or the episode? Channel. End the channel forever. We're done. We're never coming back. Wait, what? I didn't even know I was supposed to go here. This was just a fucking guess. I hit a cutscene. There's something floating in the air, and then it went into her. And now she's turning into like the devil thing. Oh yeah, I'm talking to my co-host over here. That is peeing or taking a fat dump. One of the two. Who knows what it could be? I can smell it from here, so that gives you guys an indication. It smells really bad, so hopefully they are okay. I'm gonna have people think you're shitting your brains out. Is that okay? They said it's okay that I let you guys know that they're shitting their brains out. I'm scared. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Someone's gonna fight me when they come back. Why would you attack me like that for telling the truth? Stupid ass dude. Oh my gosh, they take a lot of my health. Why do they take so much health? I didn't notice that these small ass things took so much health. I got hit by one of them and I was almost dead. What's going on? Oh, cutscene. There's a random helicopter. I'm not joking about the random helicopter, by the way. There's literally a random helicopter. Oh shit, it's kind of past time.
A little bit.
Just a tiny bit. How was your fat dump, by the way?
It wasn't even that fat.
Oh,
it's like rabbit
dump.
pellets.
Damn, that chick kind of looked like the chick we're playing, huh?
No, not really.
That guy's ugly.
Oh my god, his face broke.
Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.